Peace and love, everyone. You're back with Naturally Isis and the Institute of Ancestral Braiding. We'll be working all night long. I'm here tonight with one of my favorite clients and therapist. I am my own therapist, Courtland. And I remember when he first came to me a couple of years ago. How long have you been locking?
I guess it would be about 2 years now.
2 years now.
Yeah.
And he was expressing that he had gone to many places and they said that this grade of hair would not lock. So what I did was I did the Isis locks on him and made them all precisely the same size. And I started this Isis lock technique back in '97 when I took Joanne Cornwell's class, Sister Locks, and I knew that I wanted to do something a little different to make it a lot more affordable for people that couldn't afford the actual brother locks or sister locks from me. So I created this pattern, and a lot of people that you see with locks that are consistent like this, and then they use an Isis lock tightening tool, then I want you to know that they were part of the Institute of Ancestral Braiding training, or they may have seen us out doing it in a workshop and kind of put it on YouTube or something. But all the same, I'm inviting you to come out and learn these techniques. What we do with locks is quite different from what other people do. The crochet hook and any hook tool will definitely pull the follicle completely out of your scalp. So that's a given, whether it's sister locks, Isis locks, traditional locks. If someone is using a hook tool, you will have hair loss over and over and over. This process also, it hurts, and a lot of people say that they have to take aspirin afterwards, and it just shouldn't be that way. So I'm inviting you to visit us at www.naturalisis.com or go on and register for our life tightening class. And I'm going to show you something that I'm going to do with a lot of times with the locks. You have a lot of the new growth that come. But what I want to do with this little hair that's left right here is actually make a new lock, just so that we can start growing this part of the hair. But the other thing that you see my student apprentice John doing is he is grooming the lock. So he is actually pruning the lock or grooming the lock by taking the fray hair off the locks individually. So he's actually clipping away the fuzzy hair or the frizzy hair so that it can look a lot like this, very clean. We take our time at the Institute and we teach what no cosmetology school can ever teach you, no barber school can ever teach you. So that's why we're inviting you and really trying to promote the Institute of Ancestral Braiding so that people can become professionals at doing lock repair, lock tightening, and lock grooming, and also adding lock extensions. I'm going to show you, I don't want this hair. I could easily twist this hair into this lock. This is a new one that we started, but I want to just add a little bit of hair. And I'm using the Sisters of Isis product. And if you would take a look at, we'll come back to adding the extension, but if you could take a look at Courtland's scalp, it is so clean. All he does is uses the Sisters of Isis shampoo and conditioner. He puts nothing else in his locks. And what we do is have him to spray the daily spray, and it just keeps his locks looking really clean. You don't see any buildup. You don't see the white film. Just beautiful, Courtland. Just absolutely beautiful. I want to show you here quickly what I'm going to do with a little bit of extension, and I'm going to wrap this around to begin a new lock, just to hold this, because his hair is very curly, very, very extremely curly. So I want to kind of tame the curl a bit with this afro hair, and it's human hair, and put it on, well, let's see. Let's see this. This is some of the training that takes place. So I'm going to use a lot less just so that it's smaller and it doesn't have the weight on it, and treat it like a braid just so that I can gather the new hair. Gather the new hair. Twist it around. And I know the YouTube videos are out there to teach different ways, but it's better to come to an accredited school, a school that has a lot of great reviews, and that's the Institute for Ancestral Braiding. That's very old, since 1984, we've been around, and we're really trying to create jobs and help the families in the communities, the inner cities, and the suburbs, you know, find their niche and create their own businesses, help their children who are wanting locks, and those that are wanting to groom their locks that really can't get to the inner cities all the time. They may be for north, or, you know, maybe they're in Oklahoma or Arkansas. We train our people to fish, then they will fish for a lifetime. So I just wanted to share this moment with you. And you see what I did? Just added a little bit just to kind of hold it together. And then I'm going to take the Isis Onk tool and tighten it. Okay, I think I'm going in the wrong direction here. Okay, that's perfect. A little tight. But I wanted to lay down, so go under it and lay it down. Okay, so now it's all blend in, and until tomorrow, we're going to try to get you guys involved in what we're doing daily, because we're trying to promote the Institute for Ancestral Braiding, and we're asking all of you out there that want to see a natural hair care school and emphasis on African curl pattern and texture. We want these institutions to exist all over the world, you know, and in the 21st century. This is what we're doing so that we can leave this legacy for our children. This is the Sisters of Isis products. You can become a distributor or wholesaler. Just visit us on www.naturallyaccess.com. Until tomorrow.